Abigail is standing outside San Quentin Prison on California's San Francisco Bay. In front of her is the building that houses Death Row and the cell of a man named Douglas Mickey.
When I first came to visit him, I was really terrified to come to this prison. I mean, this is a scary place. And to go through the process of getting into the prison, to get into the visiting room and all, was it was the most frightening day of my whole life.
Abigail's first visit to San Quentin in 1992 may well be one of the most difficult healing milestones that anyone can experience. Because the man she was visiting, Douglas Mickey, had stabbed her daughter to death 12 years before.
My youngest daughter, Catherine, was murdered when she was 19 years old, and nothing prepares you for that kind of an experience. And I was absolutely consumed with anger, with rage, with a passion for revenge, and just untold ugliness. And I carried this around with me for years and years and years.
One night in 1980, Abba's daughter was staying at her friend Eric's home. They were joined by Eric's friend, Douglas Mickey. A fight broke out, and Douglas killed Eric. Catherine was in the way. Douglas Mickey was captured, tried, and sentenced to die in the gas chamber at San Quentin.
You have to understand that when my daughter died, I had no faith, I had no religion, I had no one to go to. I was absolutely, totally alone in dealing with this.
For almost a decade, Abigail believed that only the execution of Douglas Mickey would end her pain.
Frankly, my opinion had been, all those 12 years, that why didn't they kill him and get it over with? Because I was sure that I was never going to live a normal life until he was killed.
But a visit to a bookstore 8 years after Catherine's death had begun a gradual awakening of Abba's spiritual side. She began studying a spiritual thought system called A Course in Miracles. In it, she learned that the act of forgiving might help heal her torment. One night in 1992, she began to create a miracle of her own.
After 4 years of this really intensive seeking for spiritual truth, I was driving home from church one night and a voice came to me. And it said, "You must forgive him and you must let him know." And that voice was talking about the man who murdered Catherine.
The man who was Abigail's curse, the destroyer of her daughter, her happiness, her peace of mind, was about to become the agent of her healing.